Hi there, Richie here again on his new Taylor 6-string. I'm going to show you another little guitar gem which a lot of people play incorrectly, but I think this is pretty much the definitive version. It's Bobby Goldsboro's Some of the First Time, which he is playing on his 12-string. But anyway, look, I'll just play you it and then I'll show you what I'm doing chord-wise. Was a hot afternoon, the last day of June, and the sun was a demon. The clouds were afraid, 110 in the shade, and the pavement was steaming. I saw Billy Ray in his red Chevrolet. Some thinking. She was just walking by when I looked in her eye, and I swear it was winking. She was 31, I was 17. I knew nothing about love, she knew everything. I sat beside her on the front porch swing. I wondered what the coming night would bring. Well, that's basically it, and there's a little bit of a sort of bridge in the middle, but I can show you about that in a minute as well. What you want to do is, and this is pretty much the same key as he's playing it in, normal tuned guitar, E, A, D, G, B, E, with a capo on the 2nd fret, like I've got there, and the first chord is effectively an E minor 7th, but played on an A minor 7th shape, barred up. It would be on the 7th fret, which is effectively is the 9th fret on the guitar if you took the capo off. I know this sounds complicated, but look, it's an E minor 7th barred up using an A minor 7th shape. Okay, so that's the first chord, which he plays that sort of rhythm. The next chord is a D, a standard D shape, but he's adding in a little F sharp with a little finger there. I've tried it different ways, and I'm sure this is what he's doing. It seems to sound the right chord rather than just a plain D. Often I put my thumb over and just dampen the bottom E string, which makes it an F sharp as well, but I'm really just playing the bottom 5 strings. So run those first 2 chords together. Those are the first 2 chords. The third one in the sequence is, I think it's like an A suspended 2nd or something, but basically you play an A, a normal A shape there, if you can see, and I'm just letting off the bottom 2 fingers. Sorry about that, it's our cat coming through the cat flap. There we go, the bottom 2 fingers taken off. So it is some sort of A chord. I think it's a suspended 2nd, 7th or something. But anyway, I'll put those 3 chords together for you. And then you can do the little piano bit that goes boom, 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 boom. That's achieved by hitting the open bottom E string and the open bottom A string. And then if you do like the bottom bit of a G, so you're playing a B and a G, but bottom string first and then the next 5th A string. So it's, then you play the A again and an open D, and then finish on what is effectively a C sharp note. But you can work it out by trial and errors, but basically it's 2 bottom open strings, then make that a G, and then the A string a B, like you were playing a G. So it's then an open A, an open D, and then finish on that C sharp. I've tried to work that in to make the song sound more like the original, even though that bit's probably played on I think it's played on the piano. So I'll run that through again for you. And the little chord I'm finishing on there, which I think is an E minor 9th or something, but effectively again I'm playing the first index finger on the D string 2nd fret up, which makes it an E, and the 3rd finger on the A string 4th fret up, which is that C sharp, which is a note you finish on after the. So you've just put an E there as well, if you can see that. Okay, that's that sorted out really. The chorusy bit, or the bridge bit, that goes something like she was 31, I was 17, I knew nothing about love, she knew everything. A lot of minor 7ths there, and 1 major 7th, so they're nice, soft, melodic, sort of slushy, love ballady type chords, if you like. So the first chord is a C major 7th, which, as you know, is a C with the index finger taken off, giving it a B note in there to make that a major 7th. So C major 7th. 2nd chord, an A minor 7th. 3rd chord, we're barring up the A minor 7th 2 frets to make it a B minor 7th. And the 4th chord is an E minor 7th. Okay, so I'll just run through that again. She was 31, C major 7th. I was 17, A minor 7th. I knew nothing about love, that's a B minor 7th. She knew everything, E minor 7th. And then it goes on again in the same sequence. But I sat down beside her, C major 7th. By the front porch swing, A minor 7th. And here's a little fiddly bit here. Wondering what, that's the B minor 7th, and then we can make that a B 7th by just adding on our little finger on the B string. The coming night, and then it goes to E minor. And then the 2nd chord, he's playing that funny A sus2 again that we played at the beginning. Got it? So that's E minor and that funny A sus2 chord. Okay? I'll just sing, and then there's another little bit in the end which is a bit of a bridge again when she says, and then she smiled and we talked for a while and walked for a mile to the sea, which effectively is the same chord sequence, but instead of ending on the E minor 7th, you're doing it in E7. I'll run through the second part of that and you'll see what I mean. We sat on the sand, that's a C major 7th, and the boy took her hand, A minor 7th, and I saw the sunrise, that's that B minor 7th, and it's like I say, instead of playing the E minor, you're playing an E 7th. And there's a little bit of an instrumental bit in there. And then you can fiddle around and do what you want if you're just playing on the acoustic guitar. Perhaps run through again. C major 7th, A minor 7th, B minor 7th, and then you can do that first bit again, the E minor, A sus2. So to sum up really, the bones of it are, the first bit is the, what I call the E minor 7th, but an A minor 7th shape barred up. Then a D with an F sharp added with a little pinky. Then the A major, and then the A sus2, so you just take up the bottom 2 fingers. So you got that, that's the first bit.